he changed attitudes and thought that there was remarkable holiness in just being in the world. He lived a life here where he went to Redwood Library, went down to the beach. He kind of lived an outdoor life in Newport. Willie Miller Channing is a really interesting individual because he was born in Newport in 1780. He ended up going to Harvard. He, after that, went to Virginia and stayed with relatives there, where he experienced slavery for the first time and saw enslaved people in that institution. All of this was very formative, and he came back and became a minister here. What he's particularly noted for is the transition in Protestant Christianity from a fire and brimstone, relatively harsh attitude toward, whether you were sinful or not, and whether you were entitled to the love of God or not, into an appreciation of nature and a much more internal, find goodness in yourself feeling about religion. So he came back here every summer. Sometimes he would preach in churches here and had followers and friends who were part of the island community. And then, after he died, and he died relatively young, on the 100th anniversary of his birth, hence the 1880, after he was born in 1780, the minister here and other parishioners and other Unitarians decided that we should build a church in his memory. So they, within I think about a year, raised money from all over, not just the country, but all over the world, because there are Unitarians in Europe, and enough money to build this church.
The Unitarian Universalism approach is to say that each individual has a right and a responsibility to find the spiritual connection that is right for them within a community. Now, of course, there are parameters. You just can't believe anything, but that you are to sort of use those foundational principles as how we wish to, or how we as individuals should relate to the larger world and to each other.
I joined Channing Church about 10 years ago, and I did it because I've lived in Newport for over 30 years, but had not become part of any church community. So I actually went kind of church shopping. So when this was the first place I came, and I didn't keep shopping. I came, people welcomed me. That's what made this an attractive place to me, is because there was not a must, that you must believe these things as long as you agree on the essential worth and dignity of every person, which is pretty fundamental.